Good evening, my friends. I have decided to make this video and discuss the most popular questions concerning forgiveness meditation. I'm truly happy to have over 1 million downloads of the meditation over the past 2 years. 2 years ago, I recorded forgiveness meditation at a sound recording studio. I have made the meditation public, and many people have watched it from YouTube. Last year, we created an application for the Center of Family Psychology of Artem and Alexandra Tolokonin, which can be downloaded directly on your phone. This option is available in App Store or Google Play, where you can input Tolokonin in the search box and find the app. You can download the application on your phone. There is forgiveness meditation available for free within this app. To express my path to this practice, I will speak about the first time I had forgiveness in my life. In the 90s, I had some health issues, which couldn't be solved through medical treatment. There was no relief from any prescriptions. It made me search for methods of becoming healthy. I met healers who explained to me the importance of taking no offense. They told me that feeling offended creates an emotional block. Such emotions create an energy block, therefore the body begins to suffer. I accepted this idea. At that time, I was curious about Chinese medicine. I bought an atlas of Eastern medicine, and I was studying different body points. I was curious to find a point on my body which can heal my stomach by pressuring on it. This curiosity brought me to healing. I kept working with healers who have significantly helped me. They recommended that I continue to practice forgiveness. This activity resembled prayer. I remembered different grudges that I had throughout my life. I was praying through these conflicts. I recalled the times when my feelings were hurt by someone. In my imagination, I was changing my reaction into love and acceptance instead of painful words and harsh emotions. I was reliving painful situations in my memory by getting peace and energy balance. It has positively influenced my physical health. I was really surprised when I realized that I started to form a positive attitude by getting forgiveness in conflict situations left in my memory. My mood became much better by means of memorizing a hurtful situation where a feeling of pain and discomfort were present, gradually replacing them with feelings of love, joy, and acceptance. I became more emotionally positive. I received more energy. My body became stronger. People that I knew positively changed their attitude towards me. I used to be shy and humble. I was afraid of being in public. I can remember in middle school when my teacher was calling me in front of the class. I was speechless. I was ashamed to speak in front of 20 students. All of a sudden, I got rid of these feelings and gained confidence. At the age of 17 or 18, I read my first lecture on massage in a medical college. I was speaking with confidence and got joy out of my experience. Gradually, working with the practice of forgiveness, I began to receive such phenomenal results. I was getting rewards in my life. I was focused on forgiving my relatives and close friends. I noticed that after some time my parents started to trust me more. I became more independent. I could easily convince my parents if I needed to go somewhere. The result led to fewer boundaries and more freedom. My parents began to treat me as an adult and respect my privacy. It helped me to understand that I really wanted and to live my own life. At the same time, my body became much stronger. Some health issues were cured. I started to integrate the forgiveness method into my work practice. I was seeing painful spots in my patients. We went into a trance in order to hone in the situation that caused this pain. It was incredible to realize how accurate our work was of unpacking the situation. A patient started to feel relief after walking through the situation, where he was offended by someone. He was changing his reaction and his memory by letting go of his pain. The meditation on forgiveness came into my life in the 90s. I often use this type of practice in my treatment. In time, I have learned how to forgive automatically. If there were times when I was feeling nervous or agitated, I instantly told myself to stop. I needed a different type of reaction. I was changing my attitude into love, acceptance, and thankfulness. I looked at situations as opportunities. They were there for me to learn. Working through unpleasant situations, I was becoming stronger, more stable, and wise. The changes in me were obvious. I am delighted to say that over the past 2 years, since this meditation was available online, I receive letters from people who have changed their reactions and emotional state. Some have reached it in 6 months, and others it took up to a year or more. My patients recovered from panic attacks, got rid of neuroses. Others stabilized their night sleep. Most importantly, people have improved their emotional relationships with friends and relatives. Their world became better. Honestly, it takes more than 1 day to have such changes. It takes time. Therefore, I recommend everyone to work through forgiveness meditation at least for 3 months. This is the minimum time needed to strong permanent positive changes in your life. If you have been offended, you spend a certain time in that state. You have given some emotion into being hurt. Now, in order to change the direction, you must U-turn your mental boat. It takes systematic commitment to succeed. Over about 3 months, you will advance and forgiveness will become an instinctive reflex for you. You'll be able to apply it in real life at any given moment. Being in circumstances where you used to get frustrated and offended, you will be able to stop the negative reaction by the effort of will. You will repeat the words of love in your mind and feel thankful to the situation and to people that you have met on your path throughout life. Many people understand that negative situations help them grow. You reveal your inner conflict when you feel frustrated during situation. At times when you feel irritated by someone, you are being confronted with your inner weakness that needs to be worked through and changed into power. You attract circumstances into your life that are necessary for your spiritual and mental health. Working through it, your body becomes healthy. We are moving on to the next question. What is the best technique to practice forgiveness? You put on headphones. Please make sure you're not distracted during practice, at least for 20 minutes. You find a comfortable position with your headphones on. You may prefer to sit down or lay down. Make sure that you can concentrate on the practice. Please turn off your mobile phone. Ask the people around you not to distract you for half an hour. This is the time frame that you will need to lay down and practice. You are 100% concentrated on the process. The meditation on forgiveness contains all the necessary information for you to practice properly. Listen to my voice attentively and imagine the pictures I present within your imagination. Over time, you will realize that there is no pain towards your parents, friends, or circumstances. There is only love and appreciation for the lessons and strength they have given you. At this point, you may finish the practice and move on to other meditations. Although, you may always come back to your practice to straighten the forgiveness reflex. Here's the next question that people often ask me. What should I do when I'm done working with my parents? There is a substantial part of the meditation dedicated to working with parents. Instead of them, you can imagine any other people. Practice will take approximately 3 to 6 months. And over time, you will be able to mentally work through any given situation. In the beginning, the forgiveness practice looks slightly different. I have added elements of psychotherapy I have learned in my studies. In 2000 I obtained a diploma of a psychotherapist. Some people need guidance in reaching a certain state. The preparatory part of the relaxation of your body is very important. You concentrate on yourself when you focus on different parts of your body, feel your body and get prepared. Your inner world will open up for contact with you, to imagine different forms and open the resource of unconditional love. These are the main aspects of our practice. There is one more thing I want to mention. When you do the practice regularly, it becomes your reflex. It can be compared to a foreign language study. You must repeat words and grammar constructions numerous times to understand them and remember them in everyday life. In time, you will be able to use these words without extra effort. With this knowledge, you can make full sentences easily. This technique is similar to the forgiveness meditation. You have gained a reflex of love, happiness, and joy. Therefore, you can recall it at any given moment. Let's talk about my recommendation on the forgiveness meditation practice. I recommend doing forgiveness meditation in the morning. At the beginning of your day, your mind is free of extra information like television, news, and your work. You may live with several people in one house. You can meditate after your morning exercise and tune in with your state of unconditional love. There are people who enjoy doing practice in the evening. They relax and enjoy themselves. After a couple of months of meditating, you will get energized during this practice. Therefore, I do not recommend doing it before bedtime. You will feel energized and won't be able to fall asleep at your regular time. Therefore, I recommend doing it in the morning after you wake up, brush your teeth, and exercise. Before breakfast, you have a positive mindset. You will be joyful for the day ahead. In addition, I want to recommend preparing for meditation. You should recall painful situations prior to practice. It resembles a big backpack of stress that you have accumulated over time and carry on your back. This weight blocks you from receiving joy out of life. You will begin to recall negative moments working through meditation. You might want to take time, approximately 15 minutes, prior to practice and think of different painful situations and make a list of your grievances. Go back in time and recall each year of your life. If you are 30 now, write down what happened this year. Then move on to 29, 28, and so on. You will have created a list with each year of your life. If you are 60, you should begin with 60. Every year that you think of your life in reverse, you will recall yourself being negative in different situations. You will also discover similar situations where you reacted identically. You will realize that you must work on your negative reactions. Therefore, you get opportunities to notice them. You are acting wrong towards yourself when you feel offended, and you must learn how to react positively. Your grievances are your own reaction, it blocks your own energy. It ruins your life, it creates a bad mood, blocks your success and the feeling of love. As a result, you lack life energy, qi energy, as it's called by Chinese people. Therefore, your internal organs begin to suffer, and it leads to different illnesses. You should start working with meditation on forgiveness, even if you don't have any illnesses now. Being proactive and accepting forgiveness is very important. It will drastically improve your life now and in the future. Therefore, I strongly recommend you begin to practice forgiveness meditations immediately. It will take you approximately 6 months. You will feel your first results within 1 month. There are people who have been doing meditation for over 1 year. They tell me how they got rid of panic attacks and other mental disorders. The first thing that you will notice is the improvement in your mood. You used to be stressed out, feeling negative, because you accumulated so many grievances throughout your life. Now, practicing the forgiveness meditation, you notice your problems go away. You become joyful and confident. Life becomes easier. You notice improvements in your physical health. You start feeling much better. When can I start practicing forgiveness for other people? After you have worked enough with the images of your parents, you can move on to other situations and people. It's possible that you might forget some situations while making your list. You might be running some errands during the day and remember another situation of you being offended. I recommend you keep the list of your grievances by your side and add information to it at any time. It takes approximately 1 week to write down all the grievances people usually have. You might be able to create a list in 15 minutes. Another person can remember a whole hour's worth of grievances. Beginning with the current moment, you should go in reverse and clear out all the problems you had in the past. After you walk through your earliest memories, you will notice the improvement in your state of mind. There are people that might fall asleep during the meditation process. It's about 30%. The healing process continues even in your sleep. Some people need to go to sleep to work through their grievances. They may fall asleep in the very beginning while concentration on their leg. When meditation comes to an end, they suddenly wake up. They can't remember what was happening in the practice. Our mind is working even when the attention is not there. It can hear the practice while sleeping and still get cured. Your mind is doing the work incorporated with the practice. In time, your mind will learn how to concentrate during the process. It might take 1 or 2 months to get this skill. At some point, tension becomes weaker and the pain is not as strong anymore. So your mind can stay awake and concentrate on meditation. Next question. What if you're unable to see the images? Most likely, you are very stressed. You have accumulated so many grievances that you can't concentrate on the image of your parents. You may imagine a photograph, or even take a real photo, memorize it and imagine it during meditation. If there's no picture, or maybe you don't know who your father is, you will receive a certain feeling and you may apply it to this sensation. Even if you don't see the image, this type of practice is also appropriate. Once you have created intent, it will help your practice, giving a positive effect. Some people might get aggravated with resentment at the beginning of practice. What kind of sensation is present at that moment? There might be some unpleasant feelings in the body. Something might twist, twirl, itch, ache, and other types of sensation aggravation. It might be happening in the beginning or by the end of the practice. Do not get discouraged. Eventually, it will bring positive results. In the progress of your practice, you will feel better. At one point, you will begin to receive the feeling of love and joy. In time, you will realize that being happy, joyful, lucky, successful is a normal state of life. You will be a healthy person, and there is nothing you have to pay for. It is normal to have things go your way. You love yourself and you love life. At one point, you will understand that 99 of problems people consider unsurmountable exist only within their minds. These problems will no longer bother you. There are more than just therapeutic effects forgiveness meditation offers you. You will also receive spiritual growth and success. You will become a wise man. You will be lucky. And I want to repeat, you don't have to pay for anything. It's a part of life. God and the universe are ready to give us anything we ask for. We are a part of this universe. When you embark on the path of self-realization, when you give up resentment, when you begin to look at life creatively, you will receive new opportunities. Magic will enter your life. You will notice it and accept it. This state is natural. The state is given to everyone, not only the privileged elite. Feeling love and happiness, being lucky and successful is absolutely normal. When you are in harmony, when you feel love, when you receive it in return, all your dreams and ideas come true easily. Because you have a positive attitude, you bring love to this world and you treat yourself with love. Just think about it. There is no need to pay for anything. Forgiveness meditation is my gift to you. I have received it from a healing shaman. It may solve many of your problems. You can evolve from being a victim of circumstances into becoming a master of situations. You will see that magic is everywhere. The moment you dream of something, ask the universe for your wish to come true. And the love you exchange with the universe will multiply. It might be amazing for you, but it's normal for a healthy person, I think. Continue working through any painful situation and you will get results. Don't be afraid. It's easy to distinguish the real causes of the disease from a meditative one. When you are ill, you feel sad. When you are going through a transformation, you will feel calm in your heart, although your body might feel some discomfort. This is how you distinguish illness from transformation. You might want to ask yourself, do I feel calm during this unpleasant sensation? If you are being positive and calm at the moment of practice, you should continue working. Embrace the love. Don't stop the process. The discomfort will pass shortly. If you are getting ill, it might not be connected with the practice. Something might have happened recently, but you did not react properly, and your body has a symptom. You should still continue the practice to reach the flow of joy and love, and to receive stable positive changes in your life. Working with the forgiveness meditation, I have built my base on self-development. Thereby I became healthy again, embarked on the path of self-development. I create my own reality. I am independent. I respect the government, the people, traffic regulations. But I choose my own lifestyle, my working hours, the amount of sleep I get, and things I want to do. I understand what love is. Meditation on forgiveness will lead you towards your life purpose. It will return you to your normal state when you feel happy and healthy. It will be truly happy when it becomes a normal part of your life. I really appreciate the feedback from your practice. If you listen to the forgiveness meditation on YouTube, please give me your feedback. You may post a comment below the video. You are welcome to write any questions you have. You may want to comment on my Instagram posts. I will reply back. Please join the Artem Tolokonin club, and we can be in touch one-on-one or in a more intimate way. I give my lectures there along with my colleagues. We can exchange messages and we can discuss your individual questions. I am open to communication. The forgiveness meditation is available to everyone for free. I hope you get positive changes in your life with this practice. Let's save the world together. I believe that when you feel better and more successful, our world will be a more comfortable place. This is the same world where I live, my family, my children, and my friend live. Our planet will become haven in the present moment. I am wishing you love, joy, happiness, success, health, and prosperity. See you soon.